Muslims and company are staging hate-filled marches hours after the Manchester synagogue terror attack. This is basically a celebration of the Manchester terror. Shameless pro-Palestine activists have sparked outrage after staging disrespectful and fundamentally un-British hate-filled marches hours after the Manchester synagogue terror attack. Hundreds attended rallies outside of Downing Street chanting "Free, Free Palestine," as Britain's Jewish community were in mourning following Thursday's atrocity, in which 2 people were killed. The terrorist, Jihad al-Shami, 35, was shot dead minutes after he targeted Heaton Park Synagogue. He is understood to have been granted British citizenship in 2006 when he was a teenager, aged around 16. His innocent victims have today been named as Adrian Dalby, 53, and Melvin Kravitz, 66. They were both members of Manchester's Jewish population. However, in a staggering display of disdain for the victims, one woman attending a march last night raged she doesn't give a f*** about the Jewish community. In London, activists were seen clashing with police as the rally outside number 10 descended into mayhem, with 40 people arrested, including 6 for allegedly assaulting police officers, the Metropolitan Police said. While in Manchester, just 4 miles away from the Heaton Park Synagogue tragedy, hundreds of pro-Palestine supporters marched on Manchester Piccadilly Station, waving Palestinian flags and carrying a banner that read, "Israel is guilty of genocide, massacre, ethnic cleansing of Palestinian children and babies." As anger continues to boil over today, the Home Secretary has urged pro-Palestine activists to step back for at least a few days and axe demonstrations this weekend, which police chiefs fear will draw resources away from the capital when they are needed most. It comes as Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer this morning visited the scene of Thursday's terror attack with his wife, Victoria, to meet worshippers there. And all this just hours after the Manchester synagogue terror attack. These jihadists are completely out of control. Anyone with a normal life, a job, friends, family absolutely hates these terrorists blocking roads, destroying property, threatening people. What exactly are they protesting? Muslim mayors, Muslima Home Secretary, plus the wicked Starmer recognized a Palestinian state last week and is actively pushing for a ceasefire. Moral of the story: you will not gain anything from being nice to Islamists and rewarding them for terrorism. They will never thank you, they always want more, more and more. Give a Muslim an inch, he will take a mile.
I was very disappointed to see those protests go ahead last night. I think that behaviour is fundamentally un-British. I think it's dishonourable. I would have wanted those individuals to just take a step back. The issues that are driving those protests have been going on now for some time. They don't look like they're going to come to an end any day soon. They could have stepped back and just given a community that has suffered deep loss just a day or two to process what has happened and to carry on with the grieving process. I think some humanity could have been shown. I am disappointed that humanity and solidarity wasn't shown to our Jewish community, and I have made sure that the police have all of the resources they need to ensure that they are able to police these protests. As we spoke about earlier, something like 40 arrests were made last night, and we will make sure that any protests that go ahead comply with the law, and where someone steps outside of the law of our land, they will be arrested. And to anybody who is thinking about going on a protest, what I would say is, imagine if that was you that has had a family member murdered on the holiest day in your faith. Imagine how you would feel, and then just step back for a minute, give people a chance to grieve. We can get back to our protest later. Just because you have a freedom doesn't mean you have to use it. Well, look, firstly, we won't stand for any hostility towards our Jewish community based on what is happening in the Middle East. Undoubtedly, there is great concern about events in the Middle East, but our priority is making sure that our citizens here at home are safe and can go about their business and lead, lives that flourish within the Jewish community and beyond as well. I think that it is important that we hold the line between legitimate, if difficult sometimes, protest, but protest that breaks the law of our land. We have very clear laws around incitement to racial hatred. There were some protests last night. The police have made, I think, something like 40 arrests, some of those for assaulting police officers as well. Just want to make sure that everybody in the country is clear. We have strong laws in this country. They will be enforced, and any behaviour that steps outside of that line and crosses into racial hatred will not be tolerated.